Let me see if I can get the trailer to play again. Yeah. I want this playing because I want to see if you guys. We are live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Gazar? How are you doing? I'm having to be somewhat quiet. It is still 5:40 in the morning for me, so I apologize if there is an amazing reaction here today, or there's not too much energy in that reaction. I woke up literally, I don't know, probably 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm still gonna be here. We're still gonna have a good time. I'm pretty happy. What do you guys? What are your predictions? I think it's really down to two things or a combo of both. Uh, it really does feel like it's gonna be some kind of future, some kind of. I apologize. I'm letting everyone know that I am live for the reaction video. Let's see the comments here. If we got any comments here. Good morning. It's too early for this, man. It really is. It really is too early for this. But content creators, we never sleep. So I've been excited all night. It was really hard to get sleep. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually pretty hyped for this. It is pretty interesting to me. I mean, you can see this is the most recent trailer for the Global Dokkan Campaign, or as they would say it on Twitter, the Global Dokkan Campaign. Shout out to the intern with the spelling error. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple to me. I mean, it's future for sure. This is the English one. This is not the Japanese one, which I'm sure. Yeah, no, same Gazar. I don't know. Am I gonna start my day after this? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's so early. I don't know, man. It's like once this is done, it's gonna be like what 6:10 or something. So it's just a part of me is like I'm already committed to being up. So maybe I don't know. I'm not 100% certain yet, but what I do know is that we are here today for this. And again, my predictions here for this part is a Dokkan Fest LR, tag Rose and Zamasu into Fusion Zamasu. Part 2, if it's a 4 LR, it's just going to be a Vegito Blue into a Sword of Hope Trunks. I don't think they're going to use tag fusions yet. Man, it must be nice, Kira. That's an awesome time for a trailer. 1 p.m. is awesome. What's up, Hako? How are you doing? Yeah, no. And what's up, John? How you doing? Sorry, I was looking. I didn't realize, John, you were there. You and Gazar's profile picture merged pretty well on my screen. But yeah, I mean, if it's 4 LRs, I don't think it's gonna be a Goku and Vegeta into a Vegito. I think it's gonna get a Vegito, and it's either gonna be a Vegito into Sword of Hope Trunks, or it's just a standalone Vegito. So I'm not 100% certain there. Outside of that, if it's a 6 LR celebration, then the next unit I'm going to see on the part 1 is a mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Reason being is the fact that, remember, the first trailer has nothing to do with future. The first trailer is a heartbeat, and the song playing in the background is the same chord and same style as Jaka-Jan. So I'm just gonna throw that out there, because if it is, hold on, let's see what the comments are saying. Personally, for Future Saga, there is only one until it's SSJ Goku to Goku. I mean, they could do him as a side banner unit, because they're not gonna. I mean, they're really probably not gonna make that Goku any significant unit. He's not out there long enough, and then of course, he's definitely not gonna be an LR for sure. So either a DFE to UR or a side banner unit. Let's see here. In the present essence, every single or unlisted. Yeah, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, the reason why I'm gonna bring it up right now because I just realized I don't have trailer 1 up, so I'm gonna bring it up actually, because I think it's important to bring up, and when we're looking at the, I don't know if it's on here or if it's somewhere else. I don't know. I don't think the hints are on here. It might be on Twitter. Let me go pull Twitter. This is my side account. I don't have, for some reason, I can't log into my normal account, so tough. I want to pull up the Dokkan Battle original hint, because I think it's important to understand that a lot of people miss, like, just completely skate by the fact that the first hint exists. Yes, this is global. Let me see here. This is that. That's the fraud banner. Okay, so this is the first hint, right? Oh, no, this is the broadcast schedule. This is the first hint, or is this the... This is it. This is the first hint we get, right here, right? This is showing all the cards, you know, all the LRs. I guess there's Kid Goku as well. But, like, you can hear it. Like, this is a completely different hint. Again, they show that this is... Someone broke this down. These are the same chords as Jakajan. And yeah, that is disgusting. But you hear the heartbeat, right? Like, you hear the heartbeat. And, again, the only unit that has a heartbeat scenario is the mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So... And again, even if it's not mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, let's say, it's not future, is the main point I'm trying to get across. So if this, I really do think part 1 is 3 LRs. I know a lot of people might not be happy with that. Because, I mean, clearly this is Vegito Blue and Rose, right? Yeah, I know, Kira. I know what most people do. And that's why I think, or some people do. And I think that's why it's a good idea that if they're going to drop Daima, they drop it with something else, right? Right now we have, you know, if we get Daima, it's not going to hurt anybody because the other LRs are Vegito Blue and Zamasu, right? Now, if it was straight up Daima, it'd be a pretty controversial celebration for a global download, for, you know, a worldwide or a global downloads or anniversary, right? Are you, like, just looking from every day? Because you sound so tired. I literally just woke up. It is 5:40 right now. And again, the only reason why I sound so low is because I'm not trying to be too loud. People are still asleep in this house. So I promise I'm not trying to sound sad. I am tired. But so it possible it's the same format as Annie. It depends on what you mean. It probably will follow the same theme as Anniversary. I really do think so, because I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be a sporadic, right? Like, I don't think it's gonna be Vegito and then Evolution Blue and Gohan. Like, I think it's gonna be pretty narrow. It's gonna be, you know, part 1. I really do think it's Vegito Blue, Fusion Zamasu, and Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Part 2 is probably gonna be Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like a tag unit. And then you have Goma, and then you have whatever other LR, unless they do all 3 LRs as Daima, but I don't think they will. I disagree, Kira. That transformation was absolute peak. Absolute peak transformation. And then on top of that, I think the form looks better than the normal one. That's just me. I watched GT when it came, like, not when it came out, but I have the GT what is it called? Personal copy and person copy. You know, the whole CD and everything. I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, it's nothing against the original OG style at all. I like the OG style for sure, but I just love the aura around him, and plus I just like the classic look of Goku better. So when he has the orange pants and stuff like that, it just fits more than the Goku with yellow pants, you know. So to me, I enjoy that much better. What's up? What is up, my etata and brain damage? What's going on, guys? I want to get your last minute predictions, guys. I mean, we're 10 minutes out. from this, as she says something like that. So again, this is the second trailer, like I said, and then this is the one. Yeah, but Kira, you're taking it into context because it's clearly not. Oh, Goku just trained more and then he got it right because Goku said he didn't know what was gonna work, and you can clearly see the transformation wasn't him just training and then he pulled it out. Like literally, when Neba gave him his energy, his whole DNA was changing. So I mean, you could say it was training. I think it was a mix of training and then a mix of Neva's awakening that kind of did both. Yeah, I mean, I do think we see Daima finally. It's been a while since we did Daima. I mean, the animations are going to be so fresh. And that's what a lot of people underestimate, right? Whether you hate Daima or not, right? Just pause for a second. You know these animations are going to be so peak because they're done insanely well. Lots of attention to detail there, right? And we don't have them in game yet. You're not going to get any reused animations yet with them. It still doesn't matter what they explain what they did. I mean, Goku clearly said he didn't know it was gonna work or not, right? I mean, he was dead on the floor, and then Neva walked over and gave him energy, and we saw what Neva could do in the entire show. You know, with the Tamagamis, with closing the demon realms up. I mean, it clearly seems like Neva's hand was heavily involved in awakening Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like you could say, oh, it was training. No, it really wasn't because Goku right there was not activating Super Saiyan 4 without Neva. Right. We were not going to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku without Neva walking over there and giving him energy. And the whole transformation occurred when he gave him that. What's up, Token? How you doing? Okay, I want to see if there's any like predictions on Twitter. I've kind of just been just playing the same trailer. There shouldn't be any animations today. I'm just gonna let you know. Animations should. The super contradictions do exist. Like that does exist. Now, when will they fix that? I don't know. I can't tell you because the end of the day is right. There really only is two, and it's Super Saiyan 3. Unfortunately, yes. I would use Chrome, but Chrome takes too many assets. So, yes, we should see art for VB, and we should see the theme. So we should get an idea of what part 2 could be as well, most likely. Million Arena, if you're in this final round, it sucks. I'm just going to let you know. Oh, Jiren. Huh. I didn't think about using Jiren. Anyways, Microsoft Edge really is not that bad. I like it more than Google Chrome. So, take that as you will. If there are missions, yeah, no, it should be a preview, I think, right? But yeah, no, if you're doing the million resets arena, this is a sample team you can use. You can use this hit. You can use Jiren. If you don't have SCRTN, run Topo as your lead. I just wonder if they're gonna do a Rose, right? Like I know we're talking about this. Like it's gonna be tag Rose and Zamasu. I mean, very possible, right? But we're also not gonna sit here and pretend like we just did not get a Rose last year. So I don't know. It's just a little interesting to me that they're gonna revisit Rose this soon. Zamasu needs a new card for sure, right? Like Zamasu has not gotten a ton of stuff. But I mean, you're gonna like I don't know. Rose seems pretty weird. They've used a lot of this stuff, and I'm not saying he doesn't have stuff to go back to. It just seems a little early to go back to Rose. But I will say before we get started, I will say when you look at this, I'm gonna go to the Japan version. I'm gonna go ahead and control click here. Because there's a reason why I'm pulling these up is because actually let me just put Goku. Was that a Miku card? I don't think so. All right, so this unit released in 2022, but let's go to Japan. So you're going to see these release dates, right? He released October 30th, 2020. He released January 2022. That is about a year and some change. Let's say 2 months, 3 months. A year and 3 months, right? A year and 3 months from release, we got a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If we go to the initial release of Goku Black, not the one that released on Japan, the one that released on the Global's time, he released at the end of February. Which would mean if he releases as part 1, which it very likely seems that Rose is a part 1 unit, it's a year and 4.5 months. So it's not out of character for them to revisit characters pretty quickly. So I guess it's not too shocking. Easy A's, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to start with. I think we're going to do this thing we did last year. Right? Like, I think we're going to see a super easy A for him and a super easy A for him to lead off the celebration. Kind of like how they did Vegito and Buhan for anniversary. I would imagine they lead off with super easy A Rose and Vegito Blue. Or they might lead off with them. I feel like these are really the only two options for Easy A's. The reason why I'm saying them is because it does seem like a team up kind of theme celebration. And again, it makes sense with everything going on. You know, tag Rose Zamasu and probably tag Vegito Blue, like Goku Vegeta into Vegito Blue. But I wouldn't be shocked if it's something like a Vegito Blue into a Sword of Trunks. And then Goku, you know, he's going to have the Neva help power him up or whatever. You know, I think it's all of that kind of works for it. Part 2, again, I think is going to be Daima. That could be it as well. I just think that they might go with the earlier one because they came out in middle 2021 and they came out 2022. So I think they'll probably go with the early one first. So that's just my opinion. It just depends. Triku Uzie is not going to come until 2026 or 2027. So, yeah, no, Gazar, I don't blame you, dude. It is so early right now. Trying to stay alive over. Okay, well, we're getting absolutely delighted with the We Saiyans Have No Limits. We're going to play the trailer just a few more times here. With the beautiful... what's up? All right, see ya. I do love how they did this. It's pretty cool. I mean, like, you get to hear the... You know, it's pretty cool. 2 minutes till premiere, guys. I'm hyped for this. Yeah, I'm ready. And here's another thing, too. A lot of people are kind of missing out on. It's blue and pink, right? I think it's very important. And that's just not for part 1. It's blue and pink for the whole thing. I think it's going to be a lot of hero and villain. But of course, again, Goku's DNA is just... Again, that's what's been very interesting about this. This does look like the Goku DNA scene. You know, the blue and the pink overlapping each other. And it's funny because it's a multi-hint, I think. Right? Like, clearly, like, we saw this and we got the heartbeat last time. Now this time we got Zamasu talking. You know, it is pretty interesting. Again, if this is a 6... There we go. Okay, we're back. Right before we started. I was going to say, why are we dropping frames? Right before we were going to start. All right, we'll replay this one more time, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the live stream, I believe. I was going to say, isn't that the 21st century right now? I think even the 22nd century. At last, the time is upon us, folks. It is almost time. I think it might be... If it's Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegeta, by the way, Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Like, if it's something like that, I would not be mad. All right, I'm not gonna play the trailers anymore. We've already seen it like 1,000 times. You already know what the hints look like. I just had it as background while we were just chatting it up. But let's go ahead and go full screen and let them get to us. It should premiere here shortly. So. I don't think we could have Zero Dragon Heroes. I don't think so either. But again, I don't know how the right situation works because here we go. We're on the countdown. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the right situation works because Super Dragon Heroes doesn't exist anymore. So I'm not 100% certain how they're supposed to do that. Because again, like I said, it's gone. Super Dragon Heroes is gone. Like the franchise doesn't exist. But does it make it, since it's gone, are you able to use it because it no longer exists? Like if I were to use Super Dragon Ball Heroes, content in like my videos, would I get copyrighted for it? Or, like if a company wanted to use it, do they need to go through a right situation because it's gone now? Probably. I don't know though. But I'm just saying, like, are they not allowed to release it anymore because it's no longer coming out? Or are they allowed to still release the units, but, maybe not as an official crossover? Yeah, the Future Saga definitely deserves the buffs for sure. I mean, if you looked at the EZA schedule, it did make sense for Future Saga EZAs to come. I just didn't think we were going to see a Vegeta Blue and a Fusion Zamasu. I had a potential theory that we could see a Tag Rose and Zamasu into Fusion Zamasu. But it is pretty interesting to me that they decided to go Vegeta Blue again. I really thought they were going to save him, but I do think they might just go straight up Vegeta Blue into Sword Hope Trunks and then save the tag Vegeta Blue for the 12th anniversary. It would be pretty quick turnaround, though, for another Vegeta Blue. A Vegeta Blue for the 8th year worldwide, Vegeta Blue for the 10th year global download, and then a Vegeta Blue for the 12th year anniversary. But I would not be surprised. Well, Nigum, I think they might be doing both. I think part 1 might be Vegeta Blue and Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I guess we'll find out, right? Here we go.
Hello, salut, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao, guten tag, ora. Hi to everyone all around the world. I'm Omatsu.
Why is it in a different language?
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Hello, I'm Ken, a member of the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle staff.
And I love German.
In this video, we'll give you
I don't think we're going to say Gogeta Blue for the 11th, but that's just me.
2025.
I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is 11th.
On July 6th. Make sure to watch.
So it starts 7/6. Okay.
Like we have announced before, due to the unification of the Japanese and international version schedules carried out in 2024, from this year onward, we'll be implementing campaigns at different times than previously. Take a look.
The 10th anni units should be on this banner, by the way.
In January, we held our anniversary campaign.
That I'm 99% certain the 10th anniversary units should be on these banners.
Allowing all users worldwide to enjoy the 10th anniversary campaign together.
Right.
Due to this change, we decided to implement the Global Dokkan Campaign, an anniversary-sized campaign in July,
Right.
when the international version anniversary campaign would usually take place. We have some information.
Yeah, it just happens sometimes. They'll just choose their language for you and like, cool, thanks. I want to learn German today, I guess.
Before sharing info on this campaign, let us review some info about the Countdown campaign.
Okay.
The first event
yeah,
is
no one cares,
the
bro.
new Perfect Corporation Team Battle. This event will include a feature that, just like reversible exchange, will allow the enemy characters to switch multiple times.
So kind of like that 10th anniversary battle,
On
Goku and
June
Frieza
29th,
fight.
The enemies are Goku plus Piccolo in Stage 1,
Sure.
and Goku plus Vegeta in Stage 2.
Sure.
Through reversible exchange, they can exchange as many times as possible in battle.
So yeah, this is a tag celebration. The way they're wording this is definitely a tag
So
celebration.
please be sure to check out the enemy's characteristics and plan your strategies.
By the way, this makes me think short meta's
The
back.
next event is season,
short meta does seem
Dokkan
like it's back.
Chances.
If like I mean that
Let
Spirit
us
Bomb
once
Goku hits are
again go
4.2
over
mil.
this event,
He doesn't have a
which
ton of
has
HP,
already started
but I mean
on June
4.2
23rd.
million damage
Upon
on
your
the
first
super is
login
pretty insane
between
for
June
a stage 2
23rd
boss.
and July 5th, you'll receive chance ball tickets as login bonuses. These tickets
Chance
will be
Ball should be
exchanged
announced in the
for
next
the
live stream, by
trigger
the way,
item,
guys. They're just
Chance
announcing,
Ball,
they're just letting you
which
know
is
what it
numbered
is.
from 1
But the
to
next
7
one,
at
the
Baba's shop.
actual live stream on the
During
5th.
the live broadcast
Yeah, see, he's
scheduled
right here.
for July 5th, we will announce the 2 winning numbers among 1 to 7.
Yeah, right now I do because
Players
I'm not.
will
I
pick
just
the
woke
chance
up
balls as the winning
and
numbers and get
I
15
also
bragging
trying to be
stones for
fairly
each winning
quiet.
ball.
But
Make
normally
sure
I
to
do not sound like
exchange your
this.
tickets for
But
chance balls.
it's just how it is when you have to wake up
Next
for an
up,
early
thank
stream.
you for waiting. We will share some info on
All right,
this
finally some new
campaign.
information. Let's see what we got.
Here's the Global Dokkan Campaign 2025.
Oh, here's the theme.
for
Here we go.
this year. It will be breaking through.
Interesting.
It represents the harsh fight of warriors.
I wonder who broke
to
through.
break through the future by confronting the force. We are preparing
Breakthrough, guys. I don't know. Have you?
where
I don't know. Like,
players with powerful
breakthrough.
enemies and break through.
Interesting.
I bet you are daring to know
Interesting. It's
who the
almost like.
future character will be. And now, what you have been waiting
Let's see what we
for.
got.
I am sure you cannot wait any longer.
Yes,
So
please.
we will introduce
Please.
the new characters.
Right, I swear. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta.
Take a look at this video.
Okay, we got a video. Let's go. Another. Okay, so it's another one of these. I guess it's gonna play itself out now. It's Daima! You fools thought it was future. It was always Daima. It was always Daima. It was always Daima. Just kidding. It's definitely future and Daima, by the way. There's fusions of Masu. Okay, so there's Tag Rose and Zamasu, and we saw this coming right away. Fusion Zamasu. Alright, so let's see here. So this has got to be Vegeta Blue, right? So it is a new Vegeta Blue. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it is a Tag Goku and Vegeta into Vegeta Blue. Interesting. His animations look really good. Okay. Nice. All right. So we're okay. So there is a Trunks part of this card too.
What are your thoughts?
What do you?
Could you guess which characters will show up from a teaser video?
So my question though is what's the first trailer about then?
Of the Global Dokkan Campaign 2025 are from the climax of Dragon Ball Super.
What does the first hint mean though? That is what's the
Super Saiyan
heartbeat
God
part of it
SS
though?
Goku plus Super Saiyan God SS
I'm
Vegeta
still interested on that.
and Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose plus
So it does look like it's 4 LRs unless they're planning some kind of fake out. Yeah, no, sort of. Not the physical one, but we should get a super easy A for the Ant one.
Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta
Huh.
is here to confront
The
the
Vegeta Blue might be a
formidable foe.
standby. That's a good
Goku
point.
Black, Super Saiyan Rose
What's the
plus
Trunks part of the card?
Samus.
I'm so confused.
As you may have noticed from their names, these two characters.
But I mean, yeah, and
both
this the
reversible
Vegeta Blue and
exchange
Zamasu we were all talking
feature
about
that
ever since we heard
debuted during
the
10th
second
anniversary
trailer.
campaign.
But I am a
They may
little.
remind you
I'm
of
just. I
Super
can't.
Saiyan 2
we'll see.
Caulifla plus Super Saiyan 2 Kale, who appeared in the Rising Dragon Carnival in May. And yes, both new characters' states have their respective abilities and active
Right, but you're
skills.
gonna reveal that in the live stream. We know.
Today, we'll reveal
Yes, we
the
know.
characters' illustrations.
Fake out
for
LR not.
Super Saiyan God SS Goku plus Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta.
Yeah, like I said, it makes sense, right?
For the active skills, Goku's active skill allows the duo to merge into Vegito to
Sure.
execute a crushing attack,
Makes sense.
and Vegito's allows him to launch a powerful attack.
Wait, is Vegeta Blue just an active
And
attack?
here's Goku Black.
No
Super
way.
Saiyan Rose
No,
plus
no way. No way. It's Vegeta Blue.
Now,
There's
let's
no way
talk
Vegeta
about
Blue
the
says an
active
active
skill.
attack.
Goku Black's active skill allows him to launch an overwhelming attack with Zamos, while Zamos's allows the duo to
Dude,
merge
these
into
units are
Fusion
not that
Zamos
good.
and unleash a powerful attack.
They just fuse to launch an
We'll
attack?
disclose the in-game animations and abilities
What?
of the two characters
They're not even
during the
permanent
live
fusing?
broadcast, so look forward to it. What do you think? this wraps up today's announcement.
Okay.
Part of the content we've introduced today
Okay.
is experimental,
We got 2 least
but
go
we're
Hans.
preparing much more in the Global Dokkan Campaign 2025, so we hope you look forward to it. Also, we're planning a live broadcast on July 6th at 6 p.m. where we'll reveal details of the campaign and new characters,
Okay.
animations, and
Yeah,
abilities.
that's fine.
It
Sure.
will be a broadcast with tons of info, so make sure you don't miss it.
See you in the next live broadcast.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. till the
Cool.
end. See you.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, let's just release 2 units that don't even fuse. They just fuse for an attack. Awesome. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. You know, why would you want to yeah, no. Why would you want to attack with Vegeta Blue? Why would you want to use them? Okay, yeah. Seems like the full Future Saga campaign. I don't. This is breaking through though, but it is 4 LRs. Okay, so that is good to know. But I don't know if I would say it's a full Future Saga campaign though. I don't care right now. Dude, there's a lot of people who will be taking for Ravioli Daima over a active skill Vegeta Blue and an active skill Rose. Sure. Okay, yeah, no. I'm not really sure. Yeah, breaking through is interesting because it's like, again, these are the cards, right? These are the tag Goku and Vegeta, tag Rose and Zamasu, but both of them fuse for Vegeta for an act. Like they fuse for an active attack. Like I guess that would have been better, right? Like if Kale and Caulifla could do that, I guess. Sure. I don't know, man. But here's the thing: with 4 LRs, there's no way you could fit all of Daima, anyways, right? Like clearly, we're talking about. Here we go back here. So this is the theme. But yeah, you can't fit Daima into a 4 LR celebration, anyways. I'm not really sure what they're doing again.
To break through the future by confronting a powerful force.
So breaking through the
We
future
are preparing
by
advance
confronting a
of
power. So
this
who would?
event.
So what, part 2, Trunks and the androids?
Will fight powerful enemies and break through. I bet you are daring to.
I don't know, but all I know is that these are the characters. Like that looks good, but that's a reuse animation from Infusion Zamasu. That looks good, but then it's just an attack. You can't even use Fusion Zamasu. You can't even use Fusion Zamasu. It's just attack Rose and Zamasu that have Fusion Zamasu as like an accent. Then again, you get the. And then you get that Vegeta Blue, which is just an attack. It's not even a. It's just an attack. Yeah, no, this is a fire part 1, guys. This is heat.
What are your thoughts?
All-time fumble. This has got to be an all-time fumble. Yeah. No, this is good. No, yeah, this is a great idea, guys. Let's. Yeah, time I said better than active skill fuse Amazu. Oh my gosh. They really decided to make the 10th anniversary outside, or the 10th year outside of the 10th anniversary absolute garbage. Wow. There is no way they fumbled them twice, right? They actually fumbled this unit twice. How do you do that within less than 2 years apart? Oh my gosh. How do they do that? How do we do that? I don't. I'll show you the units. You can enjoy the units that don't fuse. Yeah, no, this is a great idea, guys. I really think that releasing units that don't fuse is a great idea. Yeah, no, I think it's a really good idea, guys. Let's reuse an animation, and then let's make the fusion an active attack. There's no way you want to attack Rose and Zamasu that don't fuse into Fusion Zamasu more than a new Super Saiyan 4 Goku and new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that have new animations, and they would use it all and not cut us short just so that they can save it for the future. This is what happens. This is what happens when you keep using the same units. You have to do stuff like pull out Vegeta Blue as an active skill attack.
What are your thoughts?
Like, you got, like,
Got the Vegeta.
I'm fine with this unit if they actually fused. Hold up.
Of Super Saiyan 2
Look what he says right here. They may remind you of Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Super Saiyan 2 Kale. No one even wanted them. Presskirk fan really is coping out here. Bro is the Ooga Booga Dragon Ball fan who just wants Vegeta Blue every celebration. That's cool. Anyways. Yeah, like, no one likes these two. Unless you're the truth, you don't care for Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kale. Okay. Yeah, I know. Everyone loved Caulifla and Kale when they came out, but no, that wasn't controversial at all. So they released 2 units for the main celebration to act like them and not like their 10th anniversary hype busting LRs. No. Let's have them work like Kale and Caulifla. Yeah, sure.
Goku's active skill allows the duo to merge into Vegito to execute a crushing attack. And Vegeta's allows
here's the thing.
to launch a powerful attack
If
with
Vegeta Blue one-shots the enemy,
Super Saiyan Rose plus Zamasu.
if the fusions one-shot the boss, it might be okay. I'm letting you know right now, they are not fusing. They're active attacks.
Allows the duo to merge into Fusion Zamasu and unleash a powerful attack.
Bro, Super Vegeta one-shot the budget. He really did.
During the live broadcast, so look forward to it.
There's no way it could.
What do you think? This wraps up.
No. It said break through the future, so I'd imagine this is a full future celebration again. Since their last one did so well, they decided, let's do it again.
It represents the harsh fight of warriors who fought to break through the future.
See, like, break through the future, right? By confronting powerful foes. So this is literally a future celebration. Why would you ever do that? Why are we going back to future and then not make fusing Vegeta Blue and fusing Fusion Zamasu? And then what part 2 is going to be the androids? This might be the most L celebration of all time. Like, what am I looking at right now? You're telling me part 2 is going to be Tank Top Trunks? Or like a future Gohan plus Trunks? And then an Android 17 plus Android 18? Dude, like, these units better be busted because these sucks. This sucks. This is not good. Went through Japan reveal, Crush confirms they're just attacks. I know we just had a fusing Vegeta Blue, but you're telling me you want your headliners to be a blue Goku and blue Vegeta that don't even fuse? Why would you want that? And even worse, I'm okay with Vegeta Blue not fusing, or for some reason why he wasn't just a standalone Vegeta Blue. But then your part your other unit is a Rose and Zamasu that don't fuse into Fusion Zamasu. Oh man, this has got to be the worst year of Dokkan, at least with character selection. I think they've done fine with kits. I think kits are great. I think they've executed well. They've been really good units, but dude, you've got to be joking me. This is like the worst timeline possible. Again, I'm okay. I'm okay with a tag Rose and Zamasu if they went into Fusion Zamasu. I'm okay with the tag Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta if they went into Vegito Blue. They don't. They go into, they work like kale and cauliflower. No one even likes that yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah. Because you know what the one complaint was last year? Or if not last year, well, the one complaint was for the kale and cauliflower unit, or like one thing people were happy about, and it was that the kale and cauliflower did not fuse into Kefla through an active attack, right? Like, you're like, okay, you know what? Maybe they were not like this, but the fact that kale and cauliflower didn't fuse into Kefla is okay. Yeah, no, sure. I mean, this looks good. I'll tell you. I think they did well. Dude, this is atrocious. I actually don't know what to think right now. This is name a worst part 1 headliner to the worldwide download celebration. A Rose and Zamasu and a Blue Goku and a Blue Vegeta? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna need to see something for this to work. Like, their kits need to be broken in order to save this, because right now they do not look great. That is just a rough start, man. This is a rough start. Like, look, the easy A's for this celebration will be great. I'm gonna pull it up. Like, I mean, the easy A's are gonna be good. But, no. Oh my gosh. They better be. But right now, I don't know how you're gonna top Vegito Blue. I'm gonna be so real right now. Upcoming easy A's, right? So we're gonna have the Sword of Hope Trunks, the Corrupted Zamasu, Rose, Vegito Blue, probably Cell. Well, easy A here as well, and we might get a super easy A for them. But then over here, I haven't updated this yet, but should easy A, should easy A, should easy A. And then these two should easy A. That's the remainder of the celebration. Most likely. It'd be those 5. They might do another one. I'm not sure who else it would be. But he's not going to be used. He's not going to be used. And he's not going to be used, which is interesting. I guess Daima's Tanabata or something. I'm not really sure what they're doing with Daima. That's fine. Again, I'm like, Daima not being global downloads is like, it's fine. The easy A's have to save the celebration. It's not even that they should. They have to. Oh, he should easy A as well. Super easy A as well. It has to save the celebration. Because otherwise, this is the epitome of the worst global... This is the worst global download celebration. Headliners. It's a repeat of 2023... and you can't even use the fusion. Like, what went across their minds? I mean, Daima will probably be a part of Anniversary. For some reason, they want to save that for Anniversary. I don't know why. it would make a lot more sense for them to do it now and then actually have used Vegito Blue and Fusion Zamasu for an anniversary, but instead they decided to use like I don't get it, man. Because like Fusion Zamasu hasn't had a card since 2022. Like I'm talking about the base one, not the corrupted. Yeah, the celebration's next week and I can care less. I'm being so like this is it's We Saiyans have no limits without Vegito Blue. And then it's like Tech Rose and Zamasu, but in the form of a tag character. And they're like, oh yeah, this is hype. This is it. This is hype right here. Like, what? What? All right, let's look through Twitter one more time, and I think we'll call it good here. I think we got our point across. This is the epitome of mid. Fusions are epic if they fused. But they don't even fuse. How are we feeling? So Super Saiyan Rose is hype, clearly. Always gambling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, I mean, look, okay, the animation does look good, but what you're telling me, this one frame that you're gonna see once per battle is they did fuse. I don't know. You mean, yeah, they're fusing for something. I'll tell you that much. This is how I feel. This just might be the worst part of one of all time. Again, I'm all for going back to Rose, Zamasu, and then Goku and Vegeta. I'm all for going back to that. But, dude, this celebration's supposed to get you out. This celebration is coming off of Tao and Tien, and I don't care if you guys like to use units or not. The game has been the epitome of dead. And then they decided, let's release units that don't fuse. Which, again, no fusion is fine. But these units are only hype because they fuse. Right? No one cares about a blue Goku and a blue Vegeta. Rose and Zamasu at least have some hype outside of... At least these two have some hype outside of Fusion Zamasu. Right? Like, this is probably the only card I care for, and I have even a remote lick of hype for. This unit I don't care for. They're probably gonna be broken. They're probably gonna be insane. They don't move the needle for me at all. They don't move the needle for me. This is insane how bad this is. I actually cannot believe this. They sacrificed him for this. Okay. All right. Well, I think we've just about drawn out everything we can. I don't know if there's any other information. I know there's sometimes a data download that comes out right after. Goku Black will never get his justice, dude. Dime SSJ4 is an active skill, bro. Don't say that. Let's not say that. Not in this economy. I think tag characters actually might be the worst thing they've done for this game. I'm actually starting to believe that. they're releasing Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta as a premium Global Dokkan Campaign unit because they tag. They released a Kale and Caulifla card as a premium Carnival LR because they tag. Making them tag doesn't make them infinitely more hype because now you're running a Goku and a Vegeta separately. Especially for Global Dokkan or Global Anniversary, whatever you want to call it. This doesn't change anything. It's still Rose and Zamasu, whether it's Rose and Zamasu attacking together or Rose and then Zamasu attacking. Exactly, it's not a permanent fusion. I don't even care if it's a limited fusion, right? Like the Vegito, Super Vegito, it's a 4-turn fusion. You use them for 2 turns. That's fine. I don't even care if he was 1 turn. Make it so you can use him for 1 turn. He's an attack. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, one thing is Rose and Zamasu will probably be pretty good. That Zamasu side of the card should be pretty broken, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, and everyone's like, oh, but it's 4 LR, so it's good. give me another part 1 LR right now, please. There needs to be another unit to save the celebration. Something needs to come back and save the celebration because right now, it is not looking good, dude. I don't know. Like, again, I will say the animations look good. I mean, you can tell right here. This is a pretty solid animation for them. For Vegito Blue, it looks good. I am not vibing with this at all, though. All right, I'm calling it here, guys. I think that's all I got. That's all I could even muster to think about for the celebration. The absolute fumble this looks like so far. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all I got the courage to say. This is pretty bad.